Welcome back, fellow members of the Enclave. It's time to be a bit aggressive. It's time to really retake our territory, to expand, to become better, stronger and faster, whatever else we need. Flexibility of movement or flexibility of command. I think flexibility of command. No, it's support companies. I don't really care about support companies, not currently. Let's do marching fire. Alright, soon our Yakuza will be done. We can declare war on them, and then we can take out the dem. We can clear out the natives, or take Vault City. Let's see what here we get. 600 units of power armor. Ooh, that's nice, and also 200 units of a different kind of power armor, and 200 laser muskets. I don't really care too much about that one. Ransack the labs. That one is pretty good. And that will lead then on to the cloning experiment. Ooh, cloning experiments. We would need to retake Navarro in order to do the cloning experiments, but that sounds really awesome. But when we take in Carson City, I mean if we take Carson City, maybe I should be a bit cautious with what I say. Or maybe I shouldn't. I mean, I'm the Enclave anyway. When we take Carson City, we can get some more arms workshops that can start working on more power armor. Then maybe we'll take out the natives and take that military cash. That sounds like a good plan. Let's go for it. And now we will declare war on these guys over here. And head straight into it. Lower speed and let our forces do the work. Not expecting to be able to or need to do a lot of micromanagement here. Just in case, I'm gonna send one out to go straight for Carson City. So we have that already taken for. Fallon will be needed taken, and we will send a guy down to the Tobin Wastelands. And when all those 3 points are taken, I expect the war to be over. A very, very quick war with minimal losses for the Enclave and maximum gains. Oh, national focus. Apparently we don't have enough war support now when we are at war, but that will be over by the time we actually get out of the war. Sack Carson City. Alright, done. Take all states, end turn, done. Alright, that's gonna make our cost to maintain the whole New Vegas... No, it's NCR thing more. Not that much more currently, but maybe that just hasn't updated yet. We'll see how much it will cost. Currently it is at 120, which we can pay, no problemos. Let's do some more power armor. We were having issues with that. So let's put everything new into power armor. Oh, we have some factories that were damaged in the fighting. We don't have that many things to replenish, so maybe we'll just put one more here so we don't lose out on our Tesla energy weapon production. That will be pretty good. Okay, then let's prepare for the current or the coming fighting by staging ourselves near the Vault City borders. Oh no, we were going for the Antelope tribes, so we should not do that at all. Instead, we will go to the Antelope people. Antelope people. Perhaps now we should set out some more people to be trained. Which units was it that we were training before? Was it Enclave PA Infantry or is it 10W PA Infantry? Don't recall. Probably this one. This one sounds pretty good. Which one do we have? 7 divisions of that, 4 divisions of that. If we look on the former Paladins, they are Enclave PA Infantry. And 10 WPA division. I do like the 10 WPA division more than the PA infantry. Actually, these are... Okay, wait, it is the Enclave PA that I want. Those are better. Never mind. Never mind. Maybe we should just convert everything into these things. Oh well. We should set a location for this. Nixon will be the location. Let's do a battle plan to take out and oh wait, encounter with Crimson Caravan. One of our patrols stumbled upon an expedition. Okay, never mind. Leave them be. NCR suspicion will go down by 5. Alright. You mean down, it apparently goes up. Seems to have gone up. Alright, anyway. We'll sack Carson City and then we will prepare for a war with the Antelope tribes. We're currently sitting on 14 divisions. I think the NCR, well, they have a lot more divisions than that, and they have a lot more manpower than that, just sitting around not doing anything at all. Metal working. Scrap shacks. Go for that. Better housing for the people, more people. So not all of our divisions were born the same way. Some of them are stronger than others. This one is, for example, stronger than this one. Just by the mere fact that they have more people in them. We're currently lacking advanced technology, which is a bit sad. Though that is the way of life, isn't it? Let's do that. We need to import some of this. Maybe we don't need to import this anymore. And we can import from the Western Brotherhood. Yes, I don't care. I need it. It's more important to have that than to have whatever else we have. Actually, we can't really repair our stuff. Actually, it says that it's going to be completed anyway. Alright, so we repair things even though we don't have civilian factories. That's pretty nice. It's actually really nice. Just in case we're going to research some anti-tank rifles and such. And continue down this path so our soldiers will be better and more organized. And we're going to pay so we don't die. And then we're going to clear out the natives, and while we're doing that, we're going to extend the beacons or send out iBots. Extend the beacons will give us political power gain by a lot. Modify Enclave radio by... Enclave radio is already gaining us a fair amount of political power. That would give us more. This would give us a bit more non-core manpower. And we're going to have a lot of non-core people. We already have a lot of non-core people, so let's do that. And then declare war. Antelope tribes, you have taken your last breath. Now please die. As our soldiers sweep into your territory, taking you out. Modoc will be lost, and everything else will be lost as well. Meanwhile, the Mirelurk tribes are being attacked by the Troll Warren to our north. Ooh, Troll Warrens are getting strong. Can't say I'm a big fan of that, but that's just how it is. It's a statement of truth. A fact, so to speak. And nothing we value more than facts, I say. I don't think we have... we apparently did have some more factory to use for this. Not really sure how, but we did. Cement and concrete. And for this thing, we will go for the physical blueprints. With this many research slots, we can afford to be a bit ahead of things. Apparently now we're lacking in electricity again. Well, I guess we will have to lack in electricity. Maybe we should go for that tech that increases the resource gain. It will be next thing we do. There we go. Send out iBots. Right. So did that increase our population by anything? 0.250% of eligible non-core population available. Not sure how much that is, but hopefully some. This will give us 600 units of a good power armor that will help us in our combat going forward. And Vault City, you will help us with our electricity issues. Oh, never mind, I accidentally dropped. There we go. Apparently they are rating these guys as fairly strong. This will be maybe our toughest challenge yet. Or maybe they're just overestimating the foe. You never know. It's better to overestimate your foe than to underestimate him. Though neither is really good. I mean, underestimating your foe could lead to you being less prone to make a mistake, you know, like a stupid mistake. But if you too overestimate your enemy, you will be too passive, you will be afraid of them. You won't really take the initiative, and as such will always be reacting. Take Vault City. Overcharged ammunition is ready. Salvage motorcycles? I don't think we will need them, but let's do them. Oh no, I remember. Alright, switching research. I just remembered. I complained about it before, or mentioned it before. Not complaining. I mentioned it before and then never actually did it. We'll go for that. Quarry picks. Because we are producing a lot of resources, we just need more of them. Let's take a look here. That will be done in 15 days. Currently our electricity is still an issue. If we're looking at the resources thing, they are producing a lot of things here. Would be very nice to take. Very, very nice. Hopefully they won't join anyone. They have the elites, and NCR has the people. Doesn't stop them from necessarily joining a faction. You never know. They need a lot of things upgraded, so we're going to pump in more and more and more into the power armor. Unassigned division, Brotherhood rejects. Welcome to, well, not the Brotherhood, but other people. Poison the Bear is one thing that is available to us. I think the only thing available to us currently. Might as well go for the slave labor thing. Maybe. If it's worth it. Good population factor. Yeah, let's go for it. We ain't got much better things to do currently. Alright, this time I will be careful not to speed it up too much. Take Vault City. Vault City is right there. No one is actually protecting it. Okay, some guy was protecting it. Some guy is now fleeing. Head up there. Things are going very, very well. I'm not sure why we were so scared of these guys. Seem to be strong, but they're not putting up much of a fight. We have a lot of power armor, and they don't. Are we even producing the weapons I mentioned before that we developed? Maybe we should switch over to that. Plasma energy weapons. I might as well produce them. Oh no, we shouldn't have done that. That just wasted a lot of productivity. Oh well. Here we go. It will fix itself. It will definitely fix itself. We had a surplus of the other production. Yeah, we have a lot of infantry equipment lying around. Hopefully it's a good kind of equipment. Oh, we have a bunch of stupid equipment too. Yeah, we definitely do. Let's get rid of the basic melee weapons so we don't end up with that in our forces. Slashing melee weapons, we don't need that either. Pipe gun sounds pretty stupid. Basic melee weapons even more. Okay, so mostly we have basic melee weapons. Alright, I'm glad I looked at this before. Okay, so that was maybe a blunder. It may be that it won't really pay off very well going forward. We'll simply have to wait and see. We need Battle Mountain. We're taking Klondike's. Then we will take Battle Mountain. Pharaohs declare war. Take them out. Battle Mountain will be ours. Take down that place too, which is Carlin. Carlin could be good to have. Klondike's and Vault City is now over. Let's take all the states and end turn, increasing the Enclave territory by a bunch. Here we go. Limited conscription. Maybe we should have some other guys that are good at things. Because soon we will be at war. And that war will be devastating. Maybe have the army logistics guy. Sounds like a good one. Army offense. Army attack. Army. Why would I take this guy instead of this guy? Oh, maybe I spent a bit too much. Okay, now we're scrambling for things. A lot of mistakes being made. That's just life, isn't it? Life is just one big mistake. If we're going all philosophical. It's really not. But you know, if you want to sound smart, just say random stuff and hope that it's good. All right, speed things up. Worst case scenario, we could just spend a bit of time in earning extra political power. I mean, plasma energy weapons minus 30% production cost. I mean, that's why we want to switch. That's just really good. We're already producing 2 per day. So we're going for quite a bit. Alright, let's do the slave collars thing, because we really need to fix that population thing. Otherwise we're going to lose... We're going to lose population. I don't want to do that. I want to have the increased production efficiency though. That is really good. Really good indeed. Army Ghouls is the name of the next one. There's a bunch of sub-mods for this mod, by the way. I know there's one that gives more division name list and other kinds of stuff, so just check out all the sub-mods for this mod if you're interested in trying it. There's a bunch of cool mods. There's like focus trees for the Shi, there's focus trees for Arroyo, and I think Victoria, something like that. There's a bunch more. There's a Shattered Wasteland mod. There's a Wasteland economy mod that adds more, well, with the economy to do. And so on and so on and so on. So there's a bunch of cool things. I'd recommend you looking into the workshop to see what is available. You can't really go wrong there, can you? Okay, so we got the slave collars thing. We can ransack the labs and get everything done there. As much as we possibly can. And prepare otherwise for a war with the new California Republic. New California Republic. Oh, they're at war with... Oh god, Caesar's Legion and them, they're at war. That's perfect. We can strike them in their backs and destroy the new California Republic. They're so busy that they even left the front with us completely unprotected. Completely unprotected. So we will do our wars here. We will have a war goal. First, we will have a strategy of trying to take the entire... God damn it. God damn it. The problem here is the rivers. The rivers have a lot of small crossings in them that is really annoying to deal with. So we will first try to take out everything here, and then we will focus our efforts on sweeping down along this river on this side and taking whatever is left on the other side as well. There's a chance for a revolution in the new California Republic, I think anyway. That might strike, and may or may not be actually regular. If we're not careful enough, we might not even be part of this war, because it seems that Caesar's Legion is winning. They are pushing really hard. The Caesar's Legion is actually really darn strong. They have a lot more divisions. And we really should get going here. So I think we're going to do the poison the bear thing as soon as we can. Problem is that that's going to make Caesar's Legion even stronger, isn't it? It definitely will. Because they will affect not only the forces that we are fighting against, but also every single New California Republic soldier that exists will be affected by the FEV plague. And at the rate that the New California Republic is falling right now, I mean, it ain't going to be pretty for them, if I put it like that. Maybe we should improve our infrastructure, because we don't really have infrastructure at all here to speak of. Let's do something like that. Just to make sure that we have the resources available to us whenever we need them, which will be, well, let's just say, highly beneficial. Oh damn. Come on, Caesar's Legion, be worse. Be worse, will you? Because otherwise we're going to have to fight Caesar's Legion. Problem is, we don't really have an FEV plague thing to do that. We will just simply have to stand up to them with the men we already have. And see, these guys already know that we're going to attack them. They have set their units ready to go. They are ready. to deal with us. If and when we attack, and we definitely will attack. Because we're not going to pay these 206 even though we can. It's no point since we are at war now with the NCR. War has been declared. We can go for anti-NCR war propaganda, and then we reclaim the Californian army bases will be the priority here. Alright, man. Head for them, strike against them, kill them all. FEV plague has happened. Their units, well, they aren't too good. We're forcing them forward. Our units, however, have a bunch of bonuses. Such as, for example, the FEV enhanced soldiers. So our units are not only wearing power armor with advanced energy weapons, even though we have a lot fewer soldiers, their units are affected by viruses. And as such, a lot weaker. We could go around this unit and try to take them out completely. With the all surround. Come on, surround them. So far we're driving them forward. We're only facing a very small fraction of their forces. Western Brotherhood of Steel declared war on the NCR. The administrator we expected of mutation has disappeared, leaving devastation in his wake as he shredded a sizable amount of valuable intel before taking off. Alright, so we paid for it. We paid for it dearly. Can we reduce administrative shifts? We can. Just boost our stability up more and more. Because we are in an offensive war, that always takes its toll on stability. So we would like to boost that up. So we don't face the negative consequences of it, negative ramifications, if you will. Already this is splintered up into a weird assault because of the way the entire thing works. So let's just concentrate ourselves on, finishing off the coastal or the border here with the river. Start with that. Oh no, it didn't connect up. I hate sometimes this assault thing. You have to be very careful in how you draw these things, otherwise it will split up. Alright, there we go. Attack. Focus on dealing with the NCR. Maybe we should just throw in these SAM defenses. The problem is we don't really produce any of these protectrons. This is just to make sure that the CRA armor depot does not fall in a surprise attack. Which is a good enough reason to have them, as any. No, make sure old Chico do not fall. Or does not fall, perhaps. We're still throwing them forward. Caesar's Legion is also moving ahead very quickly. We are only standing for 23% of the war participation so far, so we will only get small bits of the spoils, as it is. FEV Plague Mutation. Okay, so that won't be good. Dump the dirty FEV. Supply consumption plus 100%. Ooh. Okay. Alright, let's do that. What else can we do? Audio holotapes. No. Increase rations. Reduce rations. Plunder military machinery tool. Call for order. Weekly stability plus 3.5%, which is fairly nice. Field the veterans. Call the remnants. Maybe we should call some more remnants. We also want to take some more of the Californian... yeah, there we go. That was what I was waiting for. Secure Bial Air Force Base. Alright, let's do that. Vandenberg. There's a bunch of things we need to do. Anti-NCR propaganda. Let's start working on that. Okay, so what we want to do now is try to take the coast here of the river before the Western Brotherhood crosses. which we probably won't be able to do considering they are very close to it, and they only need to force against the river. But that is the plan anyway. The reason is that it would be nice to have a good border here against NCR. Oh no, don't let them pass. Destroy them. The Mojave Brotherhood joined the NCR. I don't think we need to bother about the Mojave Brotherhood. Okay, can you just attack? There we go. Attack instead. Okay, they got saved. Damn it. Alright, anyway, we have defeated most of their enemy forces here. So we could just clean things up. Which will be nice. A better map to look at. Makes a happier player, I believe. Sac City remnants. After the fall of Navarro, many survivors tried their luck at integrating into the NCR. While a large number were found out and arrested, many more successfully began their new lives in Sac City. Those people and their descendants have now petitioned us to rejoin the Enclave. This would gain more manpower but lose base war support, but we will welcome them. Once the beautiful city of Sacramento is now a ruin. I think it would be the once beautiful city of Sacramento is now a ruin. Occupied by mutant squatters. Its liberation is a great victory for the Enclave and America. We have even managed to free some of our long-lost brothers and sisters from the mutants' prisons. Alright, let's do that. Damn, we're doing well now. Sacramento City is now part of our place. Alright, there we go. Okay, I think we will take a cut here. And when we will return, we will finish the war with the New California Republic, which has now been... Oh, wait, I forgot. I thought we had paused. We will continue our war with the New California Republic, which is being completely swallowed by all of its neighbors. Everyone is at war with them. The entire western coast has turned upon the bear, and it is being destroyed. It is a beautiful sight to behold, but also a frightening sight to behold, seeing as we have enemies everywhere. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed.